party of this tutorial about how to use ChatGPT. This time, so the code is still available right here, and this time we're going to go through, let me see, yeah, I want to test how to, well, I've seen how to generate Python code. Very basic, based on what I've already done, and this time I'm going to do a plugin which is pretty simple. So I have an example available on my GitHub account. That's a plugin that I made for a friend. Okay, it's and basically I try to summarize the same plugin. I wanted to have it written down by a ChatGPT. Okay, so it will write in PHP. I give the name, okay, and I give it's a way to manage two languages, for instance, Spanish and Russians, and I want him to write the plugin. So let's do it. So I already made some attempt. Sometimes it does not want to write down a code, but this time I think it's gonna go every time. No, unfortunately, apparently he's not. I see he's going to write it down. Okay, so he's going to write down, and at the same time I already made some tests, so I'm gonna open a WordPress, which is here. Okay, so I've installed a WordPress locally, and I will go there and I will edit. So it's not this one, I think that's this one. So I'm here, and you see I've already done some experiments. So I'm going to say 5, and inside this I'm going to cut and paste. I think I need to remove. So I made several attempts, and it was not okay. But this time, so you see, this is where I have my WordPress, my WordPress in the content, etc. And I've created a directory, and I'm going to cut and paste directly what he has written. If he has finished, it's still working because I think he has not really finished. Let me see. I think you can have that just in case. And oh shit, I was supposed to be here. And this is, I don't want, it's okay. And then I will say in the comment, good or bad. I hate debugging, but anyway, so it should appear in the plugin stuff, and I activate it. Apparently it's working. See, yeah, Spanish, Russian. Sometimes that's okay. So you can then change it, and he has decided to make it different. This plugin allows to manipulate whatever. Okay, see. Hello, YouTube. This is a GDP. What is it again? I can't remember. This is the OpenAI. This is the OpenAI attempt. You see, just to prove you that I have changed directly. Yeah, you see. And then before I was making some other stuff. Well, this time it has changed, but you can, the first time it has written differently. So I would deactivate it, and I think I will say, okay, nope. And then I would take this one that was a previous, so this is, let's say, second second YouTube OpenAI, or I think it's ChatGPT. Yeah, in a ChatGPT. And if I, it should be around here. Yeah, that's here. It's a bit different, this one. And the code is a bit different, but still he has understand. So let's say this. YOLO, and say translate Russian. It's avoiding me of oops, Rosky, avoiding me of typing stuff. So yeah, you see, so it's working. And if I need to change it, I can change it if I understand the code. But that's a very interesting way of work. And I've made a previous. This one was a previous things that I've done. You know, I've created this social, and before what I was showing you, the first one was this one. So I think we have done everything. What I should show you, maybe, let's see my walkthrough of this video. So I don't think we need any more WordPress. So I'm gonna stop it and close this. Also, oops, no, sorry, I didn't have to close this one, which is most important. So what else do I have? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put it as a PHP file. I will do it later, and then you can use it also to explain errors if you met errors if you're working. And also I've made some support. So see, I've made some example for support mail. See, I asked to write a support mail for someone who has lost a 2FA notification and explain to renew this access with the help of a security question, which is basically what I mostly, and then, you know, very polite one, which say, okay, we are facing currently a JavaScript error and the website, and it's properly loaded, so we will fix it later. And then that's a good start so we can think about, let's pretend I'm going to say, let's say 4, and then I would take this support mail and say, okay, we'll say 4, and what do I want to know? Not JavaScript, site down, let's say emergency, act. Please, let's say, please stay calm. Let's say that. And I would say, okay, please stay calm. So I support to users, let's say, to explain that the site is down because we are, which is very stressful because we are currently under attack. We're under attack. Okay, and be polite. Remain. They have users need to remain calm, and the problem will be fixed soon, as all the team, I know it's all the team is working on it. Say best effort. Okay. Oops, sorry. Best efforts. Okay. And be polite. Okay. So let's write it down. You chat. Write me down. To users. I think it's made in calm. Okay. So I keep it like this, and I send it. Okay, that's pretty good. As it's a pretty good start. I regret to inform you that the website is currently unavailable due to ongoing attack, etc., etc. We're working hard to resolve. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's pretty good. Sorry, even the situation is pretty bad. In the meantime, okay, sure. Respectfully apologize, which is basically what you see now in the chat, or every time you're going to a website, you see such stuff. So let's save it, and I had it to my, I had it to the, oops, and I had it to my, so you have it. That's a pretty good start, okay? So then you can use it as a template, your name, etc., and make it a quick replacement, which is what is done most of the time. I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna open my GitHub account and edit all the stuff. So you have this little walkthrough. I know it's a bit confusing sometimes, but what I invite you to read maybe the article saying that, okay, I'm not totally convinced sometimes of the usage of ChatGPT, but it's a fantastic, I was about to say something else, it's a fantastic ally to create and to delegate tedious work to it. And also it's an excellent reminder, it's an excellent way to learn and to value the learning value, and this continuous learning process. If you need to increase the ability of your teams and you even yourself to be a better whatever, PO developers or whatever, and you have to remain humble, and that's good. And I believe, oh yeah, I forget, I have a fourth video to prepare, because sometime, well, I think I'm gonna make it. It's about when you receive such a thing, you wondering, does the developer, does the guy, does the marketing guy, does anyone, does the guy, or does the candidate has written by himself, or has been used an intelligence artificial. So that will be the fourth part of this the next video, where I have studied quickly the way of plagiarisms, because that's what I say in my article, is in my post, is that the response, I mean, the usage of GDP or any other device will bring this corollary of control, which means that you want to be sure that there's a human behind. Okay? So see you in a minute. Bye-bye.